Welcome back. This is Amanda Jones from Witch of the British, your Romany Gypsy tarot reader. I do have a message in mind, and what I have, because I have pulled some cards, but I'm going to put them back together. The download that I have is that this person is communicating with you. It's going to come out of the blue, but more specifically, this is about them coming out of their own head. So there's a block around them that blocked them coming forward to you. So I'm going to find out what is going on there and try and get some answers for you. So put it in your mind's eye. Make sure you're subscribing, guys. Thank you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what resonates, what doesn't. How are you doing today? And comment where you're from. Let's see who actually watches the video. So tell me where you're from in the comments, okay? We're in the Dorset, UK here. Yeah, this person's coming through. You're in silence with this person. The Death card comes through straight away, like they've let something go. Seven of Swords. They struggle. King of Cups. Right, okay. This is making sense. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person has decided to let go. Let go of their thoughts, let go of the attachment that was holding them from you, let go of the negative thoughts, the vulnerable feelings, because this is somebody who allows their negative thoughts to govern their emotions. But most we do. Our thoughts govern our emotions govern our energy, our reality. So this is somebody who's quite sensitive, actually. And I've got a feeling here with this is like a death mask as well. So it's like they wear a mask. They don't like to fully let you know what's going on inside their head. This Seven of Pentacles with them coming back here at the bottom of the deck is just verification that they are messaging you, they are reaching out. And I feel like for you here, look, the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, for you this feels like they haven't made up their mind about you. They don't know what they want. They're not really that into you. They've changed their mind. They've backed off. That's how you're interpreting their behavior. Am I right? Because you are trying to make sense of their actions. And how you're making sense of their actions is taking all of the blame onto you, like it's your fault. You're the reason that they're acting the way they're acting. But that's not the case. They're acting the way they're acting because they're heavily burdened with their stress and with their emotions. They've been holding on to something. I'm going to see if I can get it out of the cards what they've been holding on to. And that's why they've been juggling. That's why they've been going back and forth to and fro. If you want to book a private reading with me, go to witchofthebritish.co.uk. If you want to buy any of the oracle decks, it's witchofthebritish.co.uk. But if you do want to learn how to manifest, how to heal, how to become more spiritually aligned, go to my academy, spiritvinesacademy.co.uk. Okay? I'll put you straight. I'll put you straight. I will. Look at the Tower. They have this very strong energy of them. Something happened. And I feel, I'm just getting these downloads. Something happened that rocked their world, that broke their world. At what time, I don't know. It's very easily to go back to childhood, but it could have been later. It's almost like the breakages that they have inside of them, they didn't want to show you because it makes them weak. The Fool, the Star, and the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. It makes them weak. This time that they've had is self-reflection. So when they go quiet, when they go into themselves, it's not about ignoring you. It's about trying to block out something or someone that can see that they're vulnerable. At some point in their life, they have learned that vulnerability equals pain and sorrow. And that's unfortunate. But they've come out of that. It's like they've decided to take that leap of faith, move forward with you. They've decided to progress. Because with the Star card here, there is a soul contract between you both. Okay? Now further on, we've got them missing you with the Four of Cups. So when you're thinking they're out, they're with friends, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're not replying to messages. They are still thinking about you. Now, not everyone is, so don't make this reading fit. Not everyone who ghosts you is a good person and they're going through something. It doesn't work like that. But this person is. You need to know that. You have this devil energy here, and this is just them. This is their thoughts, that little devil thought that's in their head and in their thoughts and in their feelings and in their emotions and wrapped all around them. It's like they're battling their own demons day after day after day. And I feel like they don't want to tell you that. They don't want you to see that. They don't want you to experience that. So what they do, because you're the Empress and they see you as the Empress, the Divine Feminine. So what they do instead is they lock you out. Yeah. Because, you know, they see you as this wonderful Divine Feminine energy of grace, vigor, strength, beauty. It really is a beautiful, beautiful way to be seen by anybody. And that's how they see you. So I don't want you to feel that this burden is yours. I don't want you to feel that they're ignoring you because they don't like you, or they're ignoring you because they've lost interest. They have not lost interest in you. They have not lost interest. What other messages do we have for the collective? They're just stuck with the hanged man. They're stuck in purgatory, you know, and that's what happens when you don't make decisions to change your life. You get stuck in a loop, in a habitual loop. I talk about this on my course, and this comes up in my one-to-one readings, because as a therapist and a trained therapist, I know this. We are habitual as humans, and we get stuck in these loops, mental loops, emotional loops, and things that we do, actions. So until you actually sit down and really figure out what you need to change and then change it and start working towards changing it, you will feel stuck and you will become the hanged one. Like you can't move. So this is interesting. It doesn't always mean that, the hanged one, but it does in this case, because that is exactly what this person's energy is. It's stuck. But they're releasing themselves from that. Look, just as I say that, see that? Jumping over the hurdles. They've been working on themselves, releasing themselves. They don't want to be that way anymore. They want to open up to you. They want to progress. They want to achieve. They want to overcome. Look at this. Look at this beautiful energy. Because they do want the happy ever after. They are not happy in a life that doesn't have that. They do want marriage. They do want family. They do want togetherness. They do want emotional fulfillment and joy and satisfaction that they believe they can have with you. They want all of those things. And they have all of those things with you, right? You know that. They knew that. Yeah. King of Pentacles, High Priestess energy. A lot of earth energy around this. I feel like there's this feeling of them coming into their own, you know, finally, like really embracing themselves. It's almost like that they're secure enough in their life to accept their vulnerabilities. When you're unstable in your life, it's difficult to work through your issues and your problems because you're having to deal with your 3D reality, which is unsettling. But when you have a plateau of peace and you have safe people around you, you can finally stop, take a breath and say, actually, let's have a look at this. Let's work through this because I'm in a safe space to do this. So that was your reading for today, guys. Okay, look at you. Beautiful Queen of Pentacles. Amazing energy there. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. They have a lot of options, but they choose you. Remember that. Remember that message that's coming in. Remember, spiritfindsacademy.co.uk if you want to learn how to align and live a soul-led life. Rewrite your story around manifesting and healing and growth. If you would like to book a one-to-one with me, which is thebritish.co.uk, we can go to the link in the bio. Have a wonderful, blessed